Hello and welcome to the 4th episode of my Rainbow Six Siege Operator Guide. In this episode, we'll be covering one of the newest DLC operators that came out. Vicente Souza, aka Capitão, or Captain. Capitão is working for the BOPE Special Forces and he is not for joking around. He is a lightweight but fast moving operator. Perfect for getting to objective faster and using his gadget a bit faster. Since Capitão is a DLC operator, he is best used for experienced players and above. Capitão in the right hands can be very deadly and useful because his special ability is a tactical crossbow with a special magazine that holds his bolts with a capacity of 2. And a grip that when pulled back automatically pulls the bow back, cycling for another shot. He carries 2 asphyxiating bolts, or simply referred to as incendiary bolts, that burn oxygen in a small radius. And it does kill very fast, around 2.5 seconds. Capitão can also switch to the micro smoke bolts. They release a small cloud of blue smoke, which is good if you're trying to go past the hallway without being seen by Lord Chunka spews his rain of lead.
He can see you through, so you should have waited that split second longer. Yeah, see, it's still going.
Capitão's role is pretty much both support and powerhouse role. For support, he has crossbow to either deny the enemy from entering the room using his incendiary bolts, or to deny enemy vision from his micro smoke bolts.
Oh, he's down.
Yeah, shoot.
Where the fuck?
Watch out.
As for his powerhouse role, well, his weapons are that good.
Kobe!
Capitão is supplied with strong weapons. His first one is the Para 308, which is a shortened version of the FN Herstell's FAL, which is a battle rifle made in Belgium. And as the name suggests, it fires the 308 or 7.60 by 51mm NATO. In game, the damage is 52 and it'll take up to 4 shots to kill. The Para's rate of fire, just like its competitor, the Scar H, is a bit on the slow side of 650 rounds per minute. But unlike the Scar, it has the standard issue magazine capacity of 30 rounds, with each mag taking 2 seconds for a tactical and 2.13 for an empty reload. Even though the weapon fires a very large bullet, the recoil is surprisingly easy to control. So the new angled grip attachment makes a lot of sense to be used. Speaking of attachments, they are listed right here as recommendations and optional, while optical sights are preference choice. His second primary is more of a supportive yet useful type of a weapon. He carries the M249 Squad Automatic Weapon Light Machine Gun, or SAW LMG. It is the American adaptation of the Belgian FN Minimi, made by FN Herstell. The M249, unlike other machine guns presented in Rainbow Six, fires the 5.56 by 45mm NATO, the same round as most of the assault rifles in the game. In game, the M249's damage is 39 and can take up to 7 shots to kill. Even though this is a machine gun, the M249 has a bit slow with a fire of 650 rounds per minute, just like Capitão's other weapon, the Para 308. But the M249 is one of 2 weapons in Rainbow Six that has a magazine capacity of 100 rounds. So you got plenty of lead to spew down range. But since the magazine on the M249 is obviously belt feathered, it means the reload is very slow, taking almost 7 seconds to reload another mag. So make sure you are in a safe position to reload. And since this is a machine gun, the recoil is surprisingly easy to control, even with the full grip attachment.
Dying.
Sorry.
Again, speaking of attachments, attachments are listed. His secondary and only secondary is very good. The only secondary the BOPE units have available is the PRB-92, which is a Brazilian version of the BERETTA 92 FS, or the American M9. It is made by the Italian corporate arms Beretta, one of the oldest firearms manufacturer in the world. The 92 fires the NATO standard pistol cartridge, the 9x90mm Parabellum. In game, the PRB-92 does 39 damage and can take up to 5 shots to kill. Even though the game doesn't tell you, the rate of fire on the Beretta is 500 rounds per minute, which is a bit fast for a pistol. And the recoil is easy to control, since it fires a 9mm bullet. And you have 15 rounds in the magazine, so shoot all you want. The only thing that is gonna worry about you is the reload, since it takes 1.88 for a tactical reload and 2.71 for an empty reload. But do I really need to say this again, especially on a DLC operator? Pistols are not meant to be used as primaries. They are meant as a last-ditch defense, or finishing off an enemy when you're out of ammo on your machine gun, which I don't know how that's gonna work. And finally, he carries either flashbangs or grenades. Both are great choices, but I prefer grenades since Capitão doesn't have charges, so it's a bit of an improvisation. Well, that wraps it off. Overall, Capitão is a great operator for locking down pathways with his asphyxiating bolts, and for smoking down doorways, allowing your team to pass by a room without being killed by Lord Chunka. And his weapons are very strong. His overall importance to the team is 8 out of 10. And he's the best operator for aerial denial because his asphyxiating bolts are very, very breathtakingly hot. Thank you very much for watching. Join me next time as I'll be hopefully doing Caveira, the second DLC operator released for Rainbow Six Siege, so farewell. One of the newest DLC operators that came out, Vicente Toza. Toza, what? Hello and welcome to the 5th episode of my Rainbow Six Siege operator. And I just made that mistake twice, not again. Point 13 for an empty reload. Allowing your team to pass by a room without being killed by Lord Chunka. And his weapons are very strong overall. I missed the part. As his asphyxiate. Ubisoft, why did you make it that complicated? As his asphyxiating bolts are very that was literally like perfect timing when I was right at the breathtaking choke part. Literally. As his axe like an actual axe, yes.